do have an offer that I need to discuss with my client, so if I can be placed in a breakout room to review that.
And you got the plea paperwork I sent you, correct?
Correct.
Correct. Okay, got it.
2.
Moving you to room 2, Mr.
Thank you.
There you go. Yes, sir.
All right, who's on Maine Sullivan?
What's Dawson's first name?
Tony Hernandez. Judge, you ready, Tony?
It's Dominic, Alex. Dominic Dawson.
Okay, sure. The case number.
Maine Sullivan is what we're doing. Let's see.
Looks like it's 734 960 or CC 734 960.
Maine Sullivan.
Yeah.
Up at the camera.
What's Dawson's first name?
Dominic.
And I just wrote the date of birth. I have the date of birth as 8/22/8.
Dawson, what's yours?
All
All
right,
right.
Judge, that's Sullivan at the.
Yeah, is Tony Hernandez around?
I am, Judge.
All right. All right, it's clause number 737-217, State of Texas versus Maine Sullivan. Are you Maine Sullivan?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. You can lower your hand. Mr. Sullivan, is it all right with you that we proceed by video conference?
You said what?
Is it okay with you that we do it on video conference? The
Yes,
plea?
sir.
Okay. You are charged, Mr. Sullivan, with the offense of deadly conduct. That is a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by up to a $4,000 fine and up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sullivan, you have several legal rights. You have the right to remain silent. You also have a right to a jury trial and to confront the witnesses against you in this case, which means you could ask the state to bring their witnesses into open court where Mr. Hernandez, your lawyer, can cross-examine those witnesses in front of a jury. During that proceeding, Mr. Sullivan, your lawyer can call as many witnesses as he would like for you or on your behalf in front of that same jury. Mr. Sullivan, do you understand, sir, you have those rights?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sullivan, do you also understand, sir, that you do not have to give up those rights?
Yes, sir.
All right, but if you want to give them up, you can. And you do it by filling out this paperwork called the Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Mr. Sullivan, did you go over this paperwork with your lawyer before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand what's in these documents?
Yes, sir.
Great. Because these documents tell me, Mr. Sullivan, that you understand what you're charged with, you understand the range of punishment, and then you further understand you have all of those trial rights we just talked about. But you're telling me that you want to give up those rights or waive them so you can enter into an agreement with the state of Texas on this case. Mr. Sullivan, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, then I will approve your waivers and have them filed with the papers in this cause. Mr. Sullivan, evidently you have a plea bargain in this case. First thing you need to understand, I don't have to go along with your agreement. However, if I don't go along with your agreement for any reason, I will allow you to withdraw your plea and start all over again. So anything you say in the next few minutes will not be held against you if that happens. Do you understand, sir?
Sir.
All right, Mr. Sullivan, do me a favor. Listen up. State's going to tell us what the plea bargain is. Let's make sure it is what you agreed to. Go ahead, State.
The agreement is for a $0 fine, court costs, 154 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to write concurrent, and the state asks that the judgment be satisfied.
All right, Tony Hernandez, is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Sullivan, is that what you agreed to, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Tony, does Mr. Sullivan have a rational as well as factual understanding of the charge and the proceedings against him?
He does.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any possible defenses?
He has.
In your opinion, is he legally competent to waive his rights and enter into this plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Maine Sullivan, are you a citizen of the United States of America?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sullivan, please tell me how you plead to the Class A misdemeanor offense of deadly conduct. Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
All right. Excuse me, Mr. Sullivan, you understand I can still find you guilty based upon that plea?
Yes, sir.
Anybody force you, threaten you, put you in fear, or promise you anything to make you plead?
No, sir.
You're doing so freely and voluntarily.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. I will accept your plea of no contest. Upon that plea, I find you guilty of deadly conduct. Class A misdemeanor. I assess punishment at 0 fine. The cost of court, 154 days in the Bear County Jail. The cost of court and the time will run concurrent. I will give you credit for time served, which means, Mr. Sullivan, that your judgment is satisfied by the time you've already served. Mr. Sullivan, this was a plea bargain. You do not have a right to appeal. Mr. Sullivan, you have any questions, sir?
No, sir.
All right, you take care of yourself. Stay well. All right, good luck, sir.
You too, sir.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Judge. May I
Tony.
be excused?
Yeah, great seeing you, kid.
Thank you, Judge. Good to see you.
Mr. Velasquez, are you ready on Dawson?
We are discussed the plea with him. He's in agreement, so we just need to circulate the paperwork.
Okay, I sent you a reminder to the top of your email about that paperwork. Do I need to send you another reminder?
No, look, I can pull it up. Just give me a second,
Yeah,
Teresa.
just search for my name and then it should come up. It should be a reminder.
I see it.
Okay, go ahead and go back to that room 2, and have your client sign.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Davidson and Mr. Castañon, you guys had a felony case set this morning, but both of those cases were in transit and they're going to be reset to another day. So you'll get new notice of those cases being set on the bond docket.
Okay,
Um,
Judge. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
see you
All right.
next time. See you
Bye.
next time. All right, Mr. Gilmore, you here for a felony or a misdemeanor?
Felony, Martin Parga.
Parga, let me see what happened with Parga.
I had a visit with him this morning before I knew about the bond hearing, and they said he was at court.
Yeah, he judge granted him a PR bond.
Oh, okay.
Man, if I knew Gilmore was on it, I wouldn't have done it, Terry. Why didn't you tell me that?
I wasn't paying attention, Judge. Okay. We are back.
Good seeing you, Judge.
We are back on the misdemeanors, Judge, and I think we're
You want me to
starting.
jump out of YouTube again and keep everybody waiting on another plea?
It's up to you, Judge, whatever you like to do.
Yeah, let's freaking get it.